Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you this early afternoon, and sorry that I couldn't come at you sooner for a video. I just had to get my COVID shot this morning, the vaccine, and I finally did. And it wasn't so bad. But yeah, I'm returning to you this morning for a re-recorded album review by Taylor Swift, or Taylor Swift. I might have said it wrong or whatever. I feel like I did. For the Fearless Taylor's Version album review that I'm returning to you for. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to for all 26 tracks and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this review. Now, this was a pretty long album. It's like an hour and 46 minutes long. So you're in for a pretty long ride. It's a little over an hour and a half. But I think it is very enjoyable. It brings back memories for the Love Story song, and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this song. I kind of made fun of it when I was a kid. I was like, oh my god, why did I do that? Like, I do not want to get swifted or whatever and have her write a song about me. But no, I did it as a joke because I was just a dumb kid at the time. I was like a dumb teenager at the time, but yeah, Fearless was the opening track to this Taylor's version, and I really liked it. Along with 15 was very good. And yeah, Love Story, it's not bad, but still a good song. Uh, Hey Steven was probably one of the least favorites that I was not that crazy about. And the song Breathe with Kobe Cowlett, uh, I could barely hear her singing. Uh, I think she was singing in the background, but it mostly sounded like Taylor Swift was taking over the whole song. And Kobe Cowlett didn't really. I don't know. I'd have to go back and listen to this again, but it didn't sound like Colby Cowlett was really making an effort to sing at her best. But in one of the verses or whatever, it just sounded very monotone with how she was singing. And I'm like, typical Colby Cowlett. Uh, but keep in mind, it's just my opinion. I know she's not a bad singer, but yeah, I just am like, thrown offish by her voice because it's just very monotoned. The way she sings. Uh, White Horse was very good. You Belong with Me, of course, it's gonna get a 5 out of 5. I really liked it. Uh, there, there were some songs I joked around with Taylor Swift, and it does bring back memories. I think that I Knew You Were Trouble. I made fun of, twisted the lyric around, and said I knew you were horny when you walked in. It was just a joke at the time, and I'm like, why'd I do this? And I was like, that was when I was in high school. Keep in mind, I wasn't a big fan of Taylor Swift at the time, but now I'm starting to really like her music. As time goes on, and you start to realize, oh, I never really gave Taylor Swift a chance, and really dive deep into her discography, which her discography is pretty good, to be honest. Tell Me Why was a very good song. I really enjoyed it. Gave that a 5 out of 5. You're Not Sorry was very good. The whole regular edition was spot on good. The Way I Loved You was pretty strong of a song. I think The Best Day is another song that I wasn't crazy about, but didn't do so bad. I gave it a solid 4.5 out of 5. Along with Jump Then Fall, which is a bonus track, I believe, on the deluxe edition of the Fearless album. Uh, I think it's on the deluxe edition. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to really look into that, but pretty much it might be just on the Taylor's version of the album. Untouchable was really awesome of a song. I really liked it. It sounded really nice too, so for 5 minutes, it is enjoyable. Um, Forever and Always was very good. Change was pretty strong of a song. Uh, it is the last song on the regular edition for the Fearless album, so you're not in for a very long song, like 4.5 minutes. It does feel a little lengthy, but at the same time, it's enjoyable. Uh, Forever and Always piano version was really nice. Coming with the Rain, I really enjoyed. I'm just trying to breeze through this so I can give it a score pretty soon. So that's why I'm not really talking about the songs too much. The song with Keith Urban, That's When, was a really good song. I was really surprised with it. And You All Over Me featuring Maren Morris. Could barely hear his vocals, or his or hers vocals. I don't know. You'll have to remind me in the comment section below if it's a guy or girl, because I'm a little oblivious from that. Today Was a Fairy Tale was a very good song. Superstar was great. The Other Side of the Door I really enjoyed. Mr. Perfectly Fine was the last single they released. Well, Taylor released, and she did a very good job on it. It's for the From the Vault version, I guess is what it is. And it's a very strong song. And the last three songs I didn't mention were We Were Happy, which was very good, and the last two songs, Don't You and Bye Bye Baby, very good songs. So overall, I think Taylor Swift's new re-recorded album, Fearless, the Taylor's version for it, was very good. It's pretty good, actually. There's a few songs that I'm not so sure and keen on liking. There's some songs I'll return to, majority of them being Most of the Record, and a couple songs that I just didn't find interesting to me and appealing for a good listen. But they were solid songs. Sorry about that. That's my mom yelling at me. She's like, I'm interrupting your video. But sorry about that and all that she yelled out. But for a score, I think I'm gonna give Taylor Swift's Fearless Taylor's version 8.5 out of 10. Very good album. I really liked it. I did purchase it, which you do not want to know how much I spent on it. I spent like fucking $24.81 on it, and I'm like, shit. Like, I can't believe I spent that much on it to pre-order it. But I did buy it. Hopefully it comes through and ships, but who knows. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Taylor Swift album, Fearless, Taylor's version, if you liked it. And sorry about the interruption in a minute ago, because my mom was saying, I'm interrupting your video. And I'm like, great. I wish I could edit it out, but I'd have to restart it all over. So I don't really want to do that, because I already worked pretty hard on this video and tried to talk about most of the songs, but still, this album was pretty good for what it was. And if you did like this album review I made for you guys early this afternoon, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can, support the channel. I will be returning to you for some track reviews for AFI's new singles, Dulceria and Far Too Long. It's gonna be tonight because I gotta go to work pretty soon. And I'll be doing a special video on talk about the trailer for the new 1OK Rock song that's coming out next Friday for Renegades, so I am very excited for that. So I'll get to talk a little more about what I've listened to for the 30-second clip. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this album review for this re-recorded album that Taylor Swift made. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. Definitely stay safe, take care, and I'll see you in my next video.